Okay, we're gonna start this back up. Uh, give you guys an idea. This is the main map, uh, but I didn't want to show you all of it because it takes a lot of maneuvering, all the turns and stuff.
The area around Salerno is
I
secure and the
love the way
crowds are
these two
pulling
guys
back.
interact with
We
each
need to
other.
push
Just to
forward
give you an
and keep
example,
up the
you
pressure.
got choices on here. You can go different ways. I think I elected on this scenario to attack Naples. But this gives you a little bit of a view of how the actual map works. Like I said earlier, if I go
Yes,
play by
Commander.
play with this, the videos will be 2 hours long each. I wanted to show you,
The
kind
Allied
of let you
landing at Taranto
understand how
Airport
this
easy
interactive map goes, and then we're going to actually go in and
Recent
fight
attacks
some of
have
the
caused fire to
scenarios.
break out at a nearby supply
To
depot.
me, they're more
We
interesting.
should
That's where you
garrison
play
some
the
men
game.
there to deal with the blaze.
But these are interesting. You can move all your troops around, and when you get to the point
The fire at the
up in the
supply depot
game,
has been dealt with, sir.
and you have,
Much of the
I
facility
like
was
to fight
destroyed,
airborne
but we
units.
were able to
When you've
salvage
got
additional resources.
10 airborne units that you're maneuvering all over the country, it takes a while. You know, bless her heart. Michelle's wonderful. She lets me get on here and play this thing. But I know once I sit down and start playing this, it's going to be a couple of hours. I have played this thing for up to 8 hours at a time. That was on the, I think, Company of Heroes too. But like I say, this gives you some idea uh, of what the actual map looks like. I probably won't show this again on any of the other videos. Okay, here we go. We're actually going into battle. Okay, this is where you actually go in and do a scenario and go into a battle. So this will give you some idea of what's going on. Uh, I may not or may not go ahead and talk all the way through the next one because it is 30 minutes long. Not that I can't talk that much, I can talk that much, but I probably won't, excuse me. Yeah. Just give you some ideas. There again, the graphics on this thing are wow. You get your, basic scenario of what you need to do. This guy will talk you through it.
Move supplies through this area, but the Krauts have other plans. They fortified the crossroads and brought in heavy armor to stop us. That's why you're here. We need you to clear out their bunkers and artillery to open up the crossroads. They'll have heavy armor protecting the major roads, so you'll have to deal with that too. Those tanks are going to be a problem, but you need to secure this area if we're all going to make it home before Christmas. All right, Corporal Conti, over to you.
Yeah, and they didn't make it home before Christmas. We all know that. There again. Here's your basic unit for that scenario.
Let's do something about that, shall we?
Ready for the go. Set up once that area is secure.
So the guys are moving out. I will tell you this, the one hint that I've got is you want to capture all the ammunition points you can. The reason being that your airborne units need 75 ammo units to pick up their bazookas. And that, to me, is your biggest key. There again, I think I got my ass kicked on this when I first started it. But capture is meant, if you got a choice between an ammo point and a fuel point, capture the ammo point, especially if you're playing the airborne guys. Because like I say, when you drop them in, you can pick up a bazooka, and a bazooka can handle just about everything. It's really good on infantry. It's really good on armor. It'll take out bunkers. I like fighting with the using the mortar crews, just because I like blowing crap up. The mortar crews are kind of cool, but you have to keep them protected. They have no protection. You have to either keep them hid, uh, put them somewhere, like I did these guys back behind a wall, or you can put a couple of units of infantry or airborne with them, and that'll help protect them. But like I say, I just think the mortar crews are kind of neat. You can offset them somewhere, and they've got a pretty good range. Like I say, so we're going to go ahead and play this scenario. Some of them take longer than others. This one took about probably 30 minutes. And there again, you know, you're taking out that bunker. You want to keep your guys moving. Don't leave them in one spot. Yeah, my mouse for some reason was acting up, and I kept jerking all over the battlefield with this. But you can see your little triangle down there in the left-hand corner. That gives you an idea where you're supposed to go. So that's, you know, it's pretty well self-explanatory. So I tell you what, I've been talking about almost 7 minutes now non-stop. So we're going to let the battle play out and watch it for a few minutes, and then I'll jump back in here if I see something I think you guys need to know will be interesting. Like I say, drop as many airborne units in as you can. The other thing about airborne units, you can drop them right on whatever targets you need. So they're handy for that, but they can also get killed real easy if you drop them in on the wrong spot. Like that. Take your mortar units, soften them up, but you have to keep a guard on them. They have no defensive, very little defensive power. They're basically there for offense.
Set up on that point.
Come on, men! The Krauts are trying to flank us!
Perfect example of the reason you want those bazookas. They got that armor. If not, those guys with those machine guns will tear your infantry up quickly. Another thing I found is consolidate your forces. Keep them all kind of together. You know, you can move your mortars to a safer area. Yeah, like I say, and you don't get them back. They run off and it's like they're supposedly, but you won't get that mortar team back. Now you can capture the mortar tube again, but you won't get them back. They won't regenerate. Also, it's not bad to retreat because that will save you a lot. Once you retreat, build your, they will regenerate. You can, once you get back to home base, they will regenerate and heal up. And you can add your,
Come on, men! If we don't take that village soon, the Krauts will have sucked it dry!
yeah, he pain in the ass sometimes too, but, yeah, like, like most of us were back in the day. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So like I say, don't let all your guys get killed. If you're in a battle, it's not terrible to retreat. go back, build your forces back up, and go back at it again. That's the reason, this thing takes so long. And probably if somebody could play it better, wouldn't take near as long as, my gameplay does. But, like I say, we're going to sit here and build up what I think is going to be enough to do the job. And then we're going to go on the attack again.
Looks like we'll be working for a living.
Infantry reporting in.
Paras, on station. QM's bringing up some bazookas, gang. Time to work for Uncle Sam, boys. Sooner we move, sooner we get there.
And if you put a bullseye or the target on the armor, that's what they concentrate on. And if you've got all your units selected at one time, everybody will concentrate directly on that. These units that you bypass, these infantry units, go buy them because they're going to come back eventually, and they're still going to be in the area. But there again, stay together much as possible. You can split your units. I prefer keeping them together. Now I will split units on certain games, on certain scenarios, but most of the time I basically keep them together because strength in numbers. Here we go. We're going to take out this armor real quick because he's at our capture point and he's waiting us away. And there's going to be two of them. R3. There's no armor car. But there again, I can't tell you enough. Use your airborne units with the bazookas. And that's the strongest unit I've found so far, that they can do so much.
Suppress that armor! Knock it out! Suppress that armor! Knock it out!
Suppress and assault that armor. Get to it, Paras. Get on it, boys. Marching keeps us in tip-top shape.
Tracking over our heads!
A lot of time you'll get to play it and you'll forget to drop your units in. Which is not a terrible thing, because you can always pick them up later. I think it's a 45-second delay between your airborne units. With this one, I've never run into a situation of not having enough points or units to get a new unit. Very seldom will you run low. There again, you find these little aid stations. That helps a lot because you always got a place to go back to heal all your soldiers. I mean, I was actually in a unit that we were a MASH unit, and I was the mess sergeant for it. One of the best units I ever been in. It was a lot of fun. Charlie Med. I'll never forget it. We had a great time. That was at Fort Carson. But when I was with the 4th Support Battalion, one of the units was a medical detachment that I ran the mess unit for. There again, while you're healing these guys up, go ahead and drop in some new guys. like I say,
Green light over the drop zone. Give 'em hell, boys.
but just to piss you guys off, still, the only thing that drops from the sky is airborne and bird shit. But anyway, I have all the respect in the world for someone that can do what I can't do. And I ain't jumping out of no airplane unless I know the sun bitch is going down. If you did it, more power to you. I respect you greatly for it. That was just something that I couldn't do and didn't want to do. And had no desire to ever do. Yeah, that's fine. They will find you majority of the time. The Germans will find you. Yeah.
It's a mortar. Shoot at it.
Incoming mortar.
Like we use mortars, I use mortars. They use mortars the same way as indirect fire. So if you know you're getting mortar fire, find them and get rid of them. Well, and then you can capture their tubes too.
It's a mortar. Shoot at it.
All weapons on that
I've got about 6 of these taped so far. I think this is the only one I'm going to do today. Well, I taped the intro a while ago. I'm going to get it posted, see what it does on YouTube. See how it looks. If you guys like this setup for doing it. Like I said, I'm not doing YouTube to go viral. I'm just doing it to have some fun. Between URO Park and Private Brindle gives me a reason to wake up in the morning. If she's laying here sound asleep, you may hear her snoring in a few minutes. But there again, the other thing is too, if you capture, like, watch this. Once you capture, split a unit and capture a tube or any piece of equipment, if you go back to base or if you go back to a medic shack and heal them up, then you've got a full strength unit. Okay, that's going to bring your unit to full strength, which is an advantage. You basically you're getting free troops. So once you capture a machine gun or capture a mortar tube, retreat them, send them back to base, heal them, get them full strength, and then bring them back to the battle. So basically what I'm doing now is I'm just methodically going through and capturing all the territory. And what that does is you kill as many of the enemy. The computer's set up with a maximum amount of enemy troops, according to what I've read. So the more of them you kill, the less you have to fight later. So if we kill more here, then that's going to be less that we fight when we actually accomplish the objective, which is to take out that bunker, take out all the bunkers. Make sure that you get these supplies. That helps you a lot. A lot of times they contain ammo, and I think there's different setups of what they contain. And you have to kind of look for them, watch it when you're going across the battlefield. There we go. There again. Capture all the supply areas that you can. Make sure that everything is still in supply. You can't have a break. In certain scenarios, a break's not too bad. But, yeah, I didn't think I was going to be talking for 30 minutes. Looks like I am. Okay. So here we go. We're going to go into capture a ammo point, which we want. There again. It takes 75 units of ammo to get a bazooka. I may have to adjust screen size on this next one. I'm not sure if it's going to come out where I want it, where you can see everything. It may, because I'm looking at the video editor screen as I'm doing this. So here we go. We got about 10 more minutes, and this one will be over. Like I said, I went through this. To me, showing you the map that I showed you, it's boring. If you're going to watch a video, you want to watch a video when they're actually in combat. Listen to those guys. They're kind of funny, especially the Brit and the American general when they're, kind of being smart asses to each other. But I think that's what it's kind of supposed to be, without saying that's supposed to be Patton and Montgomery. Because they were kind of always smart asses to each other. There again, use this medical tent. Okay, as you can see, we're going to heal up instead of letting these guys get down to 1 or 2 guys and easy to lose them. Go back, take a second, go back to these medical tents, heal everybody up, and then go at it again. There again, if you got something inside of that mortar crew, use it. The other thing, it takes up a whole lot of ammunition units, but the naval bombardment is kind of neat. The only thing about it is you've got to be in range. So what you do is, you take your lowest unit and kind of sacrifice them, honestly, to get in range. Yeah, this is a good shot of the. Now it's not, there's no units showing up, but there is units there. Yeah. Message from VA. Okay, yeah, I just talked to you an hour ago. Now you're gonna text me. Okay. Yeah. I'll make sure I got that appointment. Yeah. I had a couple more units, so this we blow up this house. Yeah, like I say, the graphics in this game are not bad, especially for distance graphics. If we were playing, first person ground level, it would be different. But yeah, so we got everybody healed up. Excuse me. So here we go. We're gonna, like I said, this methodically go up the board. There is times when you can jump, and there's one of them I did with the coastal artillery that I actually captured a couple of the guns just with airborne units and ended the scenario. But most of the time, just go up the board.
Break it down, get ready and move.
Capture the unit, capture what you need to. The other thing I will tell you also, if you ever put those mortar guys in the position that they're catching fire, see, I can stand back here and fire on that position, and there's no infantry going to mess with them. So I can actually, they do quite a bit of damage. And it's also cool to watch. I mean, come on, you got a mortar unit putting holes in the ground. And I mean, that's, and I realized I was on the wrong point. I was on that fuel point instead of that. Yeah, here's where I bring in the coastal or the ship artillery, ship bombardment. But the thing about it is, you've got to have somebody close enough
Just came through on the radio.
within view of that.
They're counting on us.
So,
On the way.
yeah,
Orders coming down the chain. Listen up.
here comes the one infantry unit I had. And, yeah, sacrificing, well, kind of, sort of. But all he's got to do is get in range. Well, once it opens up, yeah. And I ran him right into an armored car, yeah. Or a couple of tanks. But I got him close enough. Yeah, and here comes the artillery barrage from the ship. And it's cool, man. It's not much, but yeah. So we basically won the scenario.
All right, men, pay attention. Like we stirred those krauts up, and they're bringing in
Yeah,
forces.
now we
for
gotta get ready for the
counterattack.
counterattack. Yeah.
Fall back to the HQ. We'll hold
There
them
again.
off there.
We basically used that coastal artillery to take out that bunker. So yeah, call haul butt. Let's get just a little bit of supplies, and then here we go.
Mortar team has been taken out.
Now in this case, you will,
Fall back to HQ.
all you gotta basically do is hit retreat on there, and you're gonna go straight back to HQ as fast as you can go.
Skies are clear. Heading to target. Enemy activity near our munitions point. Bingo fuel in. Heading back to base.
When you get to this point, you don't worry about any of the outlying areas. I think I'm gonna send a unit here to try to save this munition point.
Our barracks are under
But
attack.
basically, what you got to do is you got to keep them taking over the headquarters, which is what we're fixing to do. Yeah. That's another thing I normally would do. I normally would get an engineer with a plane. And I basically concentrate on it. But when I use engineers, I also use it when I've got armor to repair the armor. But there again, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of spread out around the HQ. You will win this scenario as long as they don't take over your HQ. And they're going to throw quite a bit of that. There again, we destroyed a lot of these units that would be attacking already. Just like us, they've got a certain number of units, and we're playing the computer. In this case, you're playing this computer. Now you can get to the point. A lot of companies here that you're actually playing each other, multiplayer against real people. I haven't got there yet. Probably won't ever get there. Okay, so we're winding it down. Let me wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I may get some more of these done before then. If not, have a great Christmas. Take care of your family and your loved ones. Give everybody a big hug. And I hope you enjoy this format. I think this will be easier. I think it will be more interesting. Basically showing the battles. Like I say, I may do one, the next one I do, I may not say any, that much. But I like to talk, so what the hell, gives me a way to talk for 30 minutes straight. Yeah, my wife's in the bedroom going, I wish you'd shut the hell up. You guys have a great day.
There's still
Have a
long
great
way to go
Christmas.
to Rome.
And this one's fixing to end. This is URO for Nip, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Well, I was right. The Krauts really didn't like seeing us here.